Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to tell you my story about how I lost hundreds of dollars investing into the wrong cryptocurrency. In crypto, it's all a whole risky just landscape. But cryptocurrency also provides a landscape where you can not only 2x, 5x your money, but potentially 10x and literally 100x. So increase your investment. Say you put $1,000 and you could times that by 100 if you get lucky, if you get in the right coins at the right time. This is life-changing money and possibilities. Things where you could put, again, like $1,000 in and walk away with something that could put a dent or even pay off your mortgage. I mean, that's incredible, an incredible opportunity. So today I'm going to be reviewing kind of something I did wrong, what happened, and some of the red flags that were hard to see then, but easier to see now in retrospect. And hopefully this video serves as a guide of projects, crypto projects and coins to stay away from. But one of the difficult things is most scams are not a scam until they actually scam, which sounds a little ridiculous, but if you kind of think about it, it kind of makes sense. Just like subscribing to the VoskCoin YouTube channel makes sense. So let's go ahead and run 10 seconds of tails, our resident Shiba Inu, and our beautiful Doge, and then jump into today's video to review how I lost hundreds of dollars investing in the wrong coins on the wrong smart chain. So, what happened, right? Well, first, this revolves around the Binance Smart Chain, which I last year was exploring as an alternative to Ethereum's blockchain and all of the decentralized finance DeFi stuff being built on there, because gas fees are through the roof. I'm talking like, depends on your transaction, like $2 to $25 just to perform an action on their blockchain. Pretty wild stuff. Whereas in comparison, Binance Smart Chain is cheap to use. And you can even set it up just to use with Metamask, and you can just go ahead and click it. The video guide will tell you, but basically you just put it in here as an option. So I can click over and I can transact on the Ethereum chain. I click over here, use the same address and transact on the Binance Smart Chain. Why is it cheaper though? It's because no one uses it. It's really that simple. Nobody uses it. So there's like, if you think of these blockchains as a highway, it's not congested, whereas everyone's using Ethereum, so that one's congested. Here's a video we just posted today, and it's talking about my investment of over $7,000, actually $7,300 into Uniswap, Ethereum DeFi, and things like that, which kind of puts it into perspective. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm putting my money where I'm making money and hopefully going to make more money as opposed to losing money like what happened here. The most popular dApp, decentralized application on the Binance Smart Chain, is PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap is literally just a cheesy clone of Uniswap. Easy to illustrate this with their pancakeswap.info. Unfortunately, this site never loads. And that's what I've kind of noticed with basically these dApps, or this is a decentralized application, a dApp. Technically a decentralized exchange, a DEX. So it's a DEX, it's a dApp. And yeah, it's just, it's just basically the things, they don't work well. They do not work well. And so one of the things I want to talk about is we had a video reviewing CrossFinance. It was a sponsored review, and they reached out to us. So we decided to review it. And we did a lot of research, and at the time, everything checked out. So they had an initial raise, and the initial USDY, which was their basically USD pegged stablecoin, supposed to be backed 1-to-1 by USD and BNB, and 1 USDY was supposed to equal $1. Well, basically they exit scammed, and they took out the backing, and it all just became worthless. And it sucks. It sucks. But I was trying to explore unique ways to go ahead and earn money, right? Earn money on the Binance Smart Chain, because DeFi was all the rage, super crazy, and people were making millions. I was like, yo, I want to make a lot of money too, guys. Let me join the party. Come on. And so I was looking at Binance Smart Chain as an alternative, again, with lower fees and stuff. So I came in here. They originally had like a bronze farm and some other stuff, and they're like V1, whatever. And you had to put in a minimum of 10 BNB Binance coins, and at that time it was about a little bit over $300. And what they did here is that they split it between CRP, their CrossFin token, and then also their stablecoin USDY. So you no longer have your Binance coins, but half of it's in a stablecoin. So theoretically, you could have, even if their coin went to zero, you could have only lost half of your investment. But here's the big kicker: is you'll see. I'll go ahead and end this farm. Actually, I sold all my Binance coin yesterday, so I can't even do that. Dumped it all, baby. Dumped it all. Updated. So, let's take that USDY coin, right? And if I was to sell one Binance coin, which is currently worth about $41, okay, I would get 5,000 USDY. So keep in mind that 5 of my Binance coins, which at the time were, worth $164, which can be referenced when I click harvest, or when I click end farm, and that's where that number comes from. Okay, and so if I swap these, I should be getting, I don't know, somewhere close to 5. It's gone up in value since then, so we'll say like at least 3. I can't even get 0.1 because it's just completely fallen out. And this is just like when you just get obliterated, wrecked, game over. Okay, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. Those 10 coins right now would be worth $420. Add in the fees I paid, easy $430 just in Binance coin. It hasn't even been doing that well if you look at it over the last year. Let's go to that other smart chain, right? DeFi thing we were talking about. Rough numbers to when I did this, if I would have put that money straight into Ethereum, I would have been able to buy about 1 coin. So not only did I lose over $360 if I just had those coins that I put in there, or really what I should have had, per the collateral and stable coins or whatever, I would have, say $430. If I would have put that same money, okay, I would put those coins, which had a specific value, into Ethereum, and I was able to get about 1 Ethereum, I would be sitting on $1,201 and also 1 Ethereum coin, incredibly more valuable than a Binance coin. I lost $430, but then you take in some opportunity cost, I lost a 3x, or really that's a 4x. I lost pretty much a 4x, easy. And most people, including myself, think Ethereum is going to keep on going. It definitely hit a new all-time high. And so, it's so frustrating. And I took out all these CRP tokens and dumped them. I could have sold all those on CrossFin's exchange, which is just a crappy Uniswap clone. Same thing as PancakeSwap, but there's actually more liquidity for this token on PancakeSwap. But I went over here, instead of getting 0.121, I was able to salvage 0.128 BNB, and I had a lower price impact there as well. So it's frustrating stuff. And I had some stable coins like BUSD that I sold out of. I had some like liquidity pairs on PancakeSwap, and I was earning cake on there. It's the PancakeSwap token. And when I got into it, cake was, I think it was trading, like $3 or something. And now it's 67 cents. I just, myself and everyone else participating have just been losing across the board with all this Binance Smart Chain stuff. We look at cake and we look at the performance over the last 90 days. And okay, so it couldn't have been $3 if that was the price. So I don't know. It's definitely down from when I started. Yeah, I started around here, so I guess it was maybe $1.30. Of course, I started around the top, but that's when it was getting the most interest and hype. And I'm like, thinking, this would be exciting if I just have a little bit in here and it takes off and really gets legs. But you take that and you look, let's just take the last 30 days, up 42%, right? And let's just compare that with buying into a top 50 when ranked by coin market cap. Okay, much safer bet when you just look at a market cap point of view. Uniswap's token, Uni token, Okay, last 30 days it's up 80%. Another example of where you would have earned double, you would have had double the earnings in the same thing on Ethereum's blockchain. So, really any way you look at it, these are their pairs, by the way. So let me explain this, and then I'll just round out the review for you guys. It's, they have all these pairs: Cake BNB. What are some other ones? BUSD, which is like basically Binance's stablecoin, and BNB, and you can earn 40% interest if you have a liquidity pair in there. And so this is like a super safe option. USDT and BUSD, so two stable coins backed by decent entities as opposed to something like that USDY, but you only get 16% interest. I mean, if I'm gonna do all of that, I'd rather just throw my USDT into like Celsius, which we did a review on that. We also have an upcoming review on BlockFi. We've got links out in the video description below if you want to support us with those and you want to stake your stuff somewhere a little bit safer than things like this. But basically the big takeaway for me is just that I'm looking at the Binance Smart Chain now. After having tried several projects on it for several months, it's high risk and really no reward. A lot of people have made a lot of money with DeFi and dApps and DEXs on the Ethereum blockchain. Not a lot of people have made a lot of money on the Binance Smart Chain. And I really thought there was going to be a big overflow from Binance's position of power. And the fact that they're compatible more or less with everything on the Ethereum chain, I thought projects were going to migrate over there. They're spending hundreds of thousands, I think even millions of dollars in just financial support for these projects to be built on there. And you just not seeing it happen. Instead, you've got projects exit scamming and rug pulling it, and that is not uncommon by any means on the Ethereum blockchain. Just because of just anonymous devs and the opportunities, and there's just an elite group of basically scammers that they got the formula down and they've made some cash. No doubt about it, but there's plenty of good projects. So again, I think DeFi is going to have a huge resurgence, and it could revolve around Uniswap's V3 launch, which we talked about in our latest video on Uniswap. So I'm not writing DeFi off or anything like that. But unless some major things change, I don't really see the appeal with Binance Smart Chain, and I gave it a real go. Absolutely. So as always, hope you guys appreciate the video. If you did, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on Binance Smart Chain. If you saw the video, I hope you didn't get burned in regards to CrossFin. If you did, I'm sorry. It sucks. But as always, we just never risk more than you can afford to lose. We pick up the pieces and we move on, because for every time I've been burned and lost, I've definitely won a lot more when it comes to crypto and all of these just crazy dApps and DEXs and trades and buys and everything in between. So I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next video.